Hi, my name is Amanda and I'm currently undergoing orthodontic treatment in preparation for double jaw surgery. I haven't done an update since last July because I've had nothing to say. I've had nothing to report. I'm still playing the waiting game. Last July I had recently had 2 teeth removed from the top. Not my very back teeth because I didn't have wisdom teeth. They were my second to last molar on my left hand side and my first premolar, which is the tooth behind the eye tooth on the right hand side. And I was waiting for my teeth to slowly shuffle back in order to create an 8 to 10 millimetre underbite in preparation for surgery. Well, they've been shuffling along slowly but surely over the last 14 months. Recently I've had sort of little steps forward and then several big steps back, it feels, so I'm feeling a bit negative at the moment. I don't want to put anyone off. If you're likely to be put off, I'd stop watching now because this is going to be a bit of a rant. Anyway, in January, last year I was really reluctant to book things for my summer because I was hoping to have my surgery last summer. Idiot that I am. And it was the same this year. I didn't want to book too many things, thinking, well, I don't want to book anything I've got to cancel. So I was reluctant to book a holiday, haven't booked in for any music festivals, and reluctant to accept any invitations. So anyway, in January I realised that you can't live your life like that. It's not fair on the family to enjoy our holidays. So I booked a holiday. So I said to my orthodontist in January, I bit in the bullet, booked a holiday for the summer. And his reaction was, I was like, does that mean it's going to clash? Have I tempted fate? So he said, well, if I were you, I'd enjoy it because it's going to be shortly after that. Really excited. My orthodontist has been with me since the start. And to explain, it's not a regular orthodontist office. It is an orthodontist office as part of the hospital, because this is to do with jaw surgery. It's not just a regular orthodontist office. It's more specialised. So he's been with me since day one. He put my braces in. Obviously taken pity on me over recent months and had me on a 4-week appointment cycle as opposed to 6 or 7. Trying to speed things up, got on with him really well. Anyway, when I went back 6 weeks ago, told me he was leaving. So gutted. So anyway, felt a bit upset by that, but went along 2 weeks ago, thought I'm going to meet a new person. Brilliant, okay, let's just see what they've got to say about timing. And my dentist had asked me to ask a couple of questions. My dentist wanted to know if I was going to have any bottom teeth removed to match the top. And also, he's been watching a bit of cement around one of my bands that's been kind of crumbling over time, because obviously I've had my braces for 30 months, nearly 29 months. Something like that. Much longer than anticipated. So went along to my appointment, all geared up. Disaster. I mean, first of all, I had to wait 45 minutes for my appointment, which I've never had to do before. They were clearly really, really understaffed and really busy, which I think they've got someone off on maternity leave as well. So I saw someone I had seen, but I've seen more at this stage. Saw someone I had seen before, and I got rushed through. Didn't really get any answers. I said, my dentist wants to know if I'm going to have my bottom teeth removed. Don't know. Okay. Also watching a bit of cement around one of my bands and a bit worried that it's a food trap. And no, it's fine. Okay. And one of the things that really pissed me off is really annoyed me, was for the last 14 months that eye tooth has been slowly moved back. So it can't be shit now. Eye tooth being that on there, had slowly been moved backwards to fill in the gap. And she took one look and she went, "Oh well, I don't know why that's happened. We need to move your eye tooth all the way back again." And I just feel a little bit like, oh, my poor little eye tooth doesn't know if it's coming or going. So anyway, she put a great big power chain. At that stage, I had 2 little gaps there, and they were the only gaps left. And considering that was a big molar that got removed there, I thought that was pretty good going. She power chained it all the way from the back tooth, all the way along, all across the top, and she attached it to my eye tooth. And within 2 days, the gaps on that side closed. Power chains are incredible. But I said, well, okay, if you're attaching the power chain to the eye tooth to move the eye tooth forward, isn't that going to create a gap behind the eye tooth? And she said, yeah. And anyway, so I felt really, really rushed. And she did say, look, we're in a bit of a jam. We don't really know what to do with you because yours is quite a specialist case. Not really sure who's available to take you on. It needs a certain degree of experience, sort of thing. And then they were trying to find me an appointment with anyone that might be suitable. And eventually they squeezed me in 7 weeks. I thought, oh, to go from 4 weeks to 7 weeks, I just thought, you know, considering that I'm at the last stage where none of my teeth meet, I've got my teeth meet in 2 places, I can't chew. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Clean version. But really, really despondent actually. Anyway, long story short, very long story short, I was going to, my husband considered putting me on his health insurance and going private. I kept saying, well, I can't see how that's going to help. But anyway, he phoned up and I've now got an appointment with the head honcho next Tuesday, head woman. And even if she doesn't do any adjustments, I want to know what the game plan is. I want to know what the plan of action is, because at the moment I'm in limbo. I don't feel like I can make proper plans, and I want to know whether it's going to be 3 months, 6 months, or a year. Because I need to plan around work. I'm self-employed. I need to arrange childcare, and I need a ballpark figure. Anyway, so not very positive. It's been quite negative actually. And I see people's videos, and they say, oh, you know, I know they've had their braces on after me, and they've already had their freaking surgery. It's not fair. So anyway, so I'll show you my teeth. This is where we're at. An underlight, 1 gap left closed. Bottom teeth are all done, permanently wide. That side, look at that. All nice and straight. That's the only little horror needs closing up, and it is opening up another hole the other side. So yeah, that ain't 8 to 10, is it? Oh, that's the other thing she said. She goes, well, we were hoping to get an 8 to 10 millimetre underbite, but well, clearly we're not going to do that. And I'm thinking, what does that mean? Does that mean I can't have my surgery? Profile. Oh. There you go. I might do another update next week after I've seen the head honcho woman. Until then, bye.